The spiritual law of the conservation of energy states that there is only a certain amount of energy within any given system, and that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. So the amount of energy within a system is constant. I disagree with that. I don't think it's a law. I think it's somebody's idea. And I wonder how many of the spiritual laws, quote unquote, are just things that some people decided are true, and the rest of us walk behind them in lockstep. So I like to think about it. I like to question things. I like to ask questions, and I like to question answers. It's not just a cliche that I use on my shows. It's a way that I live my life. I don't believe that there is a constant amount of energy. I don't believe that the universe or any system is a closed system. I believe in a dynamic system. If I can make a rather crude analogy and bring it down to the political scene in the United States of America, the Democratic Party wants you to believe in what they call a zero-sum game, which means that there's only a certain amount of energy in a system. A zero-sum game means that there's only so much pie to go around. And if the rich get too much of the pie, then there's no pie for the poor. I believe that is a false paradigm, because it's not just one pie, and there can always be more pie made. And like it or not, rich people are the ones that make pie, not poor people. So before you get mad at rich people, realize rich people are the ones that create jobs and start businesses and do things that help stimulate the economy. I'm not saying all rich people are great, and I'm not saying the Republicans are all together great, but I'm saying that this idea of a zero-sum game is a false paradigm. It's not one pie. If you get something, it doesn't mean somebody else doesn't get something. And neither does it mean that there's only a certain amount of energy within any given system. It's a dynamic system. Energy can be created, in my humble opinion. You can create more. You can bake more pie. You can create more energy. So don't buy the zero-sum lie. Don't buy the conservation of energy lie. There can be more energy created. There can be more pies baked. I'd like to say hello to She Said It, to Mike Geyer, to Lori. And I know that some of you get upset that I say people's names on this channel. If that upsets you, then please go watch someone else, because I am going to show respect to the people that take their time to come and to show up on this channel and to say hello and to make their presence known. And if you don't like that, listen to someone else. It's just that simple. So nice to see it. She Said It. Nice to see you, Mike Guyver. Nice to see you, Lori. Nice to see you, Catherine. Nice to see you, Fifth World. Shane Stevenson, Dan Davis, Lisa Cleveland, Mac, Fifth World again, Penguin, Lake Worth Monster, Lisa, Jerry. I am Tammy. I lost my place. Nick, Gan, Dan, Lori, Fifth, Dow Davis, Mel Mac, Chikondi Love, Golden Phoenix Goddess. Nice to see all of you. Now, that being said, that there is no such thing as a closed system, there is no such thing as a zero-sum system, let it also be said that sooner or later, we all need to make decisions about how we're going to use our energy. And I've talked before on this channel about the concept of transmuting energy, the transmutation of energy. Arrows are shot at you, you catch them, you blow them out, you take away the ill intention, you put the energy into your own system, you use it, you transmute that energy. And there are situations in this world where we have no control over the energy that's coming at us. And in those occasions, we're called to transmutation as long as it takes, if it's not something that we can control. However, and this is a deep thought, what about the energy, the arrows that come at us from situations that we choose to put ourselves in? And that's why I asked the question, how long are you willing to spend most of your energy transmuting? And I mistakenly made a mistake. That'd be a little redundant. I made a mistake on the thumbnail that I created for this little morning mantra. And by the way, I'm Jeffrey Darden. This is New Cosmic Knowledge. But yet I think in the mistake, I didn't make a mistake. And let me share with you what I'm talking about. When I was doing this, I thought I made a mistake, but I didn't make a mistake. And I want to show you what I'm talking about here real quickly. Okay, so you see this. How long are you willing to spend all your time transmuting? How long are you willing to spend all your time transmuting? And what I really had to say on the broadcast was, how long are you willing to spend all your energy transmuting? But yet, time and energy are very much the same thing. And time is the one thing that you have once spent, the one commodity that you have once spent that you can never get back again. So we need to ask ourselves a tough question. We need to ask ourselves a hard question. In the situations where we choose to place ourselves in, how long do we want to stay in a situation where we continually get arrows shot at us and we continually have to be involved in the process of transmutation? We need to put ourselves perhaps in situations where we don't get arrows shot at us, and even better, where we get kisses blown at us, because you don't have to transmute the kisses. You only have to transmute the arrows. So think about your job. Are you at a job where you're constantly getting arrows shot at you, or are you at a job where you're not getting enough kisses blown at you? And can you change it? And why haven't you? Think about the relationships that you maintain. Are you in relationships where you get mostly arrows shot at you, and most of your time and your energy is spent on transmuting energy, defending yourself, catching arrows, blowing them out, transmuting them? Are you not getting enough kisses blown? How long are we willing to spend all of our time, all of our energy in transmutation? What about the people, the friends you have, the people you hang out with, the places you go and spend your time? There's a certain amount of transmutation we're always going to have to do, because there's always going to be arrows being shot at us. But I think that we can take a look at our environments that we choose to be in and ask ourselves, how much time do we want to spend? How much energy do we want to spend continually having to transmute? I'm just trying to help you, not trying to tell you what to do, but trying to give you some more tools for your box, some more arrows for your quiver. How long are we willing to spend all of our time transmuting when we can go to another environment where less arrows are shot and more kisses are blown? Now, we're always going to get arrows, but we can also choose the environments that we place ourselves in. Just a little thought for you this morning. This is going to be a great day of broadcast excellence. I was on a show last night with Rex and Derek and Steve Olson of WSO. That's on Derek's channel, Global Witness. Go check it out. It was 2 hours, and it was a humdinger. I'll have Rex coming up real soon, Derek coming up real soon, Jay Campbell coming up real soon. Lots of great stuff. We've been putting out some high-quality broadcasting. Check it out, or you're going to miss out. Keep asking questions. Keep questioning answers, ladies and gentlemen. We are the last generation of real humans, and we do this stuff to help us get busy.